Started. Hello everyone, this is Chef Vivek from Chef's Forno, and I hope you all are doing well at home and staying safe at home. Firstly, I'll thank to Amul the Taste of India who was taking such a good and great initiative, and most of the chefs, 70% of the chefs from the industry, they are coming online through social media and sharing their skills and knowledge to everyone. And people are appreciating that everyone is trying the recipes at home, and people are actually trying all the food, all the recipes at home with all the ingredients which are available at everyone's place. So I'm live on Amul page today, and I have brought a recipe which is a quick recipe and very popular in Japanese cuisine, known as katsu curry. So I would like to show you what all ingredients we require for that, and then we'll start the cooking. So let me show you all the ingredients what we have. So basically the cooking will be starting with the roux, which is almost same like we do in European cuisine. So we need butter, flour and few spices to make the Japanese roux. And then we have some fried garlic to garnish, and then boiled potatoes, then cornstarch, and then I have also prepared a cottage cheese steak which will be going as a katsu. Katsu is a term which it is used in Japanese cuisine basically for panko fried cutlet. So I'll be serving you with this particular recipe with rice. You can also use it with the you can also use it with the noodles or something. So let's start making the base, which is going to be our roux. So we'll be making the brown roux first. So I've got 40 grams of butter over here. So as the roux ratio is equal amount of flour and butter, so I've taken 40 grams of butter and then 40 grams of flour. We'll make brown roux out of it. So we need to act very calmly because the roux takes time and we need to make sure it should not burn. We just need the brown color, and to get the color we'll have to wait. So there are 3 stages to make the roux, which is white roux, blonde roux, and then it comes the third one, which is brown roux. So the katsu curry is all about like as we all have curries available in Indian cuisine, Chinese cuisine, and Thai cuisine. So this particular curry is completely different from all other cuisine. It's not going to be very spicy, but it has that fruity flavor in that, which comes from through the caramelized onion, and then carrot, potatoes, and broccoli, and whatever exotic vegetables you have available at home. We'll keep stirring it so that it won't stick to your pan. Meanwhile, I'll try to answer a few questions, as there are my viewers who are continuously asking few questions about it. So we don't have actually measuring scale over here. So if you feel that the butter is less, so you can always increase the butter or flour as per your requirement. I felt that there is less butter in this, so I will just add on some more butter in this. So I think People are saying that my voice is not clear. Okay. So so on the request of few people, I would like to repeat whatever I have explained you till now. So basically, I'm making a roux, which is going to be completely same like what we do in European cuisine. Equal amount of flour and butter, and then we'll be adding on few spices in that to make Japanese roux. So it will be the base for the Japanese katsu curry. So we need to keep stirring the butter so that it won't stick to your pan, or we get bad aroma of the burners. So we need to add some more flour in this. As I saw, a lot of chefs are coming, most of them trying pastas, most of them trying. Usually I do a lot of pizzas and pastas. I'm working for Chef's Forno. I'm a brand chef for Chef's Forno, so I do a lot of pizzas, Napoleon pizzas, and yeah. So I was saying that I do a lot of pizzas and pastas as I'm a brand chef for Chef's Forno, so I do a lot of pizzas and pastas. But today I thought of doing something which can be prepared at home easily. And as a lot of chefs are already doing pastas and pastas, so I thought of doing something for all the viewers who are actually fond of having Japanese food. So this is there are people asking for the flour. So this is a refined flour, which is known as also maida in Hindi. You might be not able to hear me nicely, so that because I'm stirring the roux. So once it is done, then it will be clear. So we need to wait till it gets brown color. Then we'll be adding our spices in that. You can see the color is getting changing slowly. We are in the blonde stage yet, so we need to wait till it gets brown. You can see it's getting brown slowly. So this is completely brown now. So now we need to add on all the spices. So make sure it should not burn. So here we have the curry powder. Then we have red chili powder. And then we have garam masala powder. So we'll make a nice roux out of it. So this is known as Japanese roux. So now the roux is ready. We'll keep it separate in a bowl. You transfer the roux in a bowl. Make sure you scrap everything, because this is, you can also store this for longer time. Whenever you want to use it, you can use it like some masala or some paste. It is also available in the market. Usually a lot of restaurants, lot of hotels, they are getting a slab, like a chocolate slab, they are getting this paste. But today we are making homemade. So the next thing is we are going to start with cottage cheese steak, where I have used Amul paneer in that. I have grated it. Then I have added some translucent onion in that, chopped translucent onion in that. And then so what we need to do, basically we will flour dust. We'll give a egg, slurry wash, basically, because I am not supposed to use any kind of non-vegetarian stuff like egg or anything. So I have prepared a corn slurry over here. So we'll be giving the wash with this. Then we have breadcrumb over here. So as I found a lot of trouble to arrange the breadcrumb. And finally I thought of making it at home. So if you have the bread, just blend it and keep get it dry in the and so that you can blend it and you can dry it in the sunrise. Once it is done, it takes like almost 2 hours or 3 hours, then your breadcrumb is ready. So now I'll show you how to fry this cottage cheese steak, which will be going as a accompaniment. So meanwhile I would like to see some. So Vaishali is asking me what you added in the mixture. So the mixture is equal amount of flour and butter, with some garam masala powder, some curry powder and red chili powder. So here I have my oil which is heated up, which is getting heated, and meanwhile we can start with the crumbling process. Okay, so we will dust with our cottage cheese steak with some corn flour. It will give a nice crusty layer on top when you fry it, or it will give a nice binding to your product. It won't mess up, it won't come out. And then we'll just dip it in the corn flour slurry. So you dip it in the corn flour slurry and then you crumb it. So this is a vegetarian version of it, but most of the Japanese restaurant they are doing with the chicken thigh. We can also, if you are a non-vegetarian, you can always use chicken thigh in that. You can just flatten it with some hammer or something, and then sprinkle some salt and pepper, and then use the flour dust, egg wash, and crumb fry. The same process exactly. So translucent onion is actually the stage where the onion gets onion turns into a pinkish color, and it releases all the flavors which is available in the oil, and it's not completely cooked. It's like 60% onion is cooked. Basically the color gets changed, it becomes pink. So here we have the cottage cheese steak which is crumbed nicely. If you feel the crumbing is not yet done nicely, so Aisha is asking me, how did you form a slab after grating the paneer? So Aisha, you can grate the paneer, add on your flavors. What you add some cornstarch to give a nice binding to it, and then you can shape it like a steak. So here we have our cottage cheese steak which is crumbed nicely now. So let it set for a while. Meanwhile we'll start making with the curry. So let it set for a while and then we'll start with the curry. So let's do the curry first. So for curry we need you can use whatever ingredients you have, vegetables you have available at your home. But I have specifically broccoli, sliced onion, some blanched carrot, and then some parboiled potatoes, which is like 70% cooked and 30% I'll be cooking at the same time. So I'll just get a pan and then we'll start with the curry now. So So we'll use some butter. Let the butter melt and spread it in the whole pan. Okay. So we'll start with some melted butter in the pan, and then I have got some chopped garlic. I've got some chopped garlic. We'll cook it on a very slow flame so that the flavors will come out, and it will release all the flavors in the butter. So meanwhile you start with the curry, you can always start your oil, should heat it up when you start frying. Okay. So we'll saute some chopped garlic. Then I've got some sliced onion. Shireen is asking me what are you cooking. I think he joined me late, so I'll just tell him that we are making a Japanese dish which is known as katsu curry. So we need to caramelize the onion, not completely like for biryani, but yes, we need to caramelize the onion so that we can get the fruity flavor in the curry. So I have got some blanched carrot, so I'll be using some blanched carrot in this. Then I have got some boiled potatoes. I'll use that. Don't try to toss it up if you're not sure about it, or it might come on your face. Okay, so I've got vegetables in this, and then at last I'll be adding some broccoli. My broccoli is shock blanched, which is so you can shock blanch your broccoli, like just add on your broccoli for 30 seconds in boiling water, and then you can just transfer into a chilled water. Just give a chilled shock with the iced water. So this shock blanch of broccoli will remove all the impurities when you add salt in that, and it will also retain your color of your broccoli. It won't turn black, or it won't turn dark color. Okay, so now I have the vegetables, onion, everything is ready in this. So this paste, we can always store it for longer time, and so you can always use it. You can store it, you can keep it in your refrigerator, you can freeze it. So we just need to add on one spoon of the paste. And then water in it. Mix it well. So restaurants and hotels, they are getting the proprietary paste which is available in the market, supermarket, mostly from Golden Crown brand, known as golden curry paste or something. But when we can prepare it at home easily, so why not? So you get nice golden brown color, dark brown color curry. So Neeru is asking me which paste I have used. I think you joined us late. So the paste is basically a Japanese roux, in which I have added equal amount of flour and butter, and then 3 spices, which are garam masala powder and red chili powder and curry powder. So you make a brown roux and then you add on all the masalas in that. You can store it for longer time. Whenever you want to use, you can use this this paste, and you can prepare your curry within 2 minutes, like Maggi or something. Faster than the Maggi also. So here I have the curry is almost ready and the oil is almost heated up now. So I'll be frying my cottage cheese steak. Okay, so just fry it on a slow flame so it won't turn black or dark brown, or it won't burn. So if you have soy sauce available at your home, you can always add on in your curry, which mostly I would prefer to use dark soy in this. So as it's a Japanese dish and authentically it is actually used, the soy sauce always used in the golden curry paste. So if you have available at home, you can always use it. So you fry it, you get nice golden brown color. It should heat it up from inside. And then we'll start the plating. Meanwhile, I'll show you what all things I have available for the garnish. So for the garnish, I have spring onion, which is sliced slantly. And then I have fried garlic. You can also say garlic chips. So these are 2 ingredients which I'm gonna garnish my whole dish. So we'll just sprinkle some salt. We'll adjust the seasoning and consistency to my product. Curry. So you'll find the vegetables, it won't be fully cooked or it won't be overcooked. It's like al dente, you can say in an Italian term, which is like firm to bite. So it's like 90% cooked, but you get that crispiness, you get that crunch when you eat it. And here we are getting nice golden brown color to our cottage cheese steak. So we need to fry it on a slow flame. If you have electric fry, you should always prefer 185 degrees of Celsius, 185 degrees Celsius of the temperature, which will give you nice golden brown color and cook from inside as well. So let's get ready with our plating. So let's get ready with our rice. I have the rice from yesterday. I can utilize over here. So Chef Bunty is asking me which dish is this. Chef Bunty, this is, if you go to Megu, which is right besides your kitchen, which is Megu kitchen, you will find there is a very popular dish, katsu curry. So there you'll find this katsu curry, and this is a homemade recipe which is obviously twisted with some ingredients, but yes, authentic style. This is the authentic way of making the katsu curry. Yes, Shefali is asking me, can we use this paste for any other recipe? Yes, you can always use this paste for any other recipes. As so the spices are common, which we use in Indian curries also. So the flour, the butter, the spices, they all are cooked. So you can always use it for any other dish. Like if you are preparing any curry which is Indian, or any curry which is anything, so you can always use this curry paste. You can store it in your freezer. You can just take a cube of that, and you can get all the spicy flavors and everything. So this won't be spicy until and unless you don't put more chili powder in that. But so basically the curry should be a fruity flavor with the mild spicy flavor. So Gurvinder Singh is asking me if we can use chicken or fish. So authentically, the dish is prepared with the chicken thigh only. But as we are not supposed to cook, we are not actually preferring in any non-vegetarian ingredient. So I just preferred of using Amul Cottage Cheese. So you can always use chicken thigh, just flatten it and just crumb fry, and you can use that. So Sumeha is asking me how many minutes we have to fry the paneer. So we'll have to check whether the paneer is cooked like from inside or no, because it must be approximately 5 minutes to fry the paneer. But if you have some electric fryer or something, it might take just 2 minutes. So here we have this cottage cheese ready, which is nicely golden brown in color, and we will transfer it onto a tissue paper so that it can absorb all the oil. Let's switch it off. So let's just heat up our curry once again. So I don't have any fancy plate, but this dinner plate particularly I'll be using for my plating. So let's do that. So we don't need to demold the rice in a bowl shape. Very simple way of plating, because I really don't want, I am actually focused on the flavors and the taste, and we are actually lacking with some good fancy plates. So let's cut our katsu in a small strips. Okay. Make sure your knife should be sharp so that it won't mess up, it will cut nicely. So I'll be placing this katsu on top of rice so that it won't get soggy with our curry. So here I've got my curry. So Preston is asking me if is there any other way to coat it. Okay. So you can always use any kind of nuts, or you can always use like multi-grain bread to crown it, or brown bread, or yes. So I think I will suggest you to go with some cashew nut or something, like, or you can always go with poha, which is flattened rice. So I'll show you. This is suma, which is actually cut into a julienne shape, and it actually requires a lot of skill in this. It's a Japanese term, suma, and always served as a accompaniment in most of the dishes in Japanese cuisine. And so I have carrot and cucumber in this. I had no other ingredients, or you can also use leeks. So we'll just garnish our dish with this. I've got this spring onion and this garlic. Okay, so I'll just wipe my plate. So we have our quick main course dish is ready over here. And guys, the main course, the katsu is ready, the katsu curry is ready, and you can always make it at your home. And it's like, it does not require a lot of ingredients. You can use whatever ingredients, whatever vegetables you want. And I showed you what is katsu. Katsu is basically panko fried cutlet, and you can always serve with rice or noodle. And the curry is very easy. You just need to make the paste and keep it ready. You can store it in your refrigerator or freezer. You can always use it for anything, like if you want to put in your dal, or if you want to put in your chole, anything. So you can use it. So here we have the katsu curry ready. So soon I'll be coming, stay tuned, soon I'll be coming up with one of the Ayurvedic dish using all the Amul products. Thanks a lot for giving me this opportunity, Amul. Thank you so much.